Hey, babe, this is your dad here. To my one and only, happy birthday. May you have many, many, many blessed ones, my girl. I love you. Carry on the good work. That stage is yours. I love you very much. Have a fabulous one and many more to come. Bye.
Oh, daddy dearest, I'm daddy's girl. I'm a typical daddy's girl, so that message means so much to me. Thank you so much, Dad, for raising me, making me the person that I am today. So much so that we're able to celebrate quite eloquently on Afternoon Express, ringing it in on home. And I actually want to give this recipe to you, Dad. I want to dedicate it to you because my dad loves bread. Uyathanda isinkwa, from just peanut butter and butter to this. So I want to make something special. And essentially, we're taking the normal bread pudding, but we're elevating it into waffles.
Correct, girl. We are elevating, like elevated balasa, you know? We're doing that. So what I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to be making the custard part of it. Because you know the bread pudding is not a pudding without that eggy, beautiful, flavorful custard that goes into it. But because balasa is not the kind of girl that wants things that are too sweet, we're making sure to manage that sugar, and we're just putting a little bit of it. Obviously, South Africa, you can go to afternoonexpress.co.za to find out the correct measurements. But yeah, some eggs, some milk, some cream, sugar, vanilla essence, all of that gets put together. We put our berries in there, we put our bread in there, and we just
we have some fun.
Enjoy.
I love that. Bongoletso, so you've got some berries there. What do you have in front of you, and what are you ready to get doing?
So I have blueberries, strawberries, and raspberries, and simply just cutting them up and making more of a berry on top.
He thinks he is so funny, South Africa. Okay, so Chef Clement, on our side, we've got the very important responsibility here of putting it all together.
And the thing about when you're making bread pudding is you don't want to have fresh bread. You want to have bread that's like a day old. Because if you feel it, you can feel it's a bit dry.
Yes.
Yeah. And you want that. And the reason is because if it's dry, as soon as you add that beautiful custard,
It soaks it up.
and you get the fluffiest, most flavorful bread pudding. So we're waiting for Chef Timmy. She's on that.
Dumi, it seems like you're quite well on your way putting all those ingredients together. So if you can just recap for South Africa, what have you put in that huge blender that you're whipping?
So I've got in here some milk, and I've got some eggs, and I've got some sugar. So what you can do is, because you know if you add eggs to sugar, it's gonna burn, the sugar's gonna burn the egg. So we don't want that. What we wanna do is we wanna make sure we dissolve the sugar, and then you add the rest of the ingredients. So you can use your milk first, put your milk and your sugar together, dissolve the sugar, then add the rest of the ingredients. And to keep it nice and creamy and luxurious, like Miss P herself, we're putting in a bit of cream in there. And then I'm just gonna end it all off with that vanilla essence.
Yeah.
I love that.
So can we get that? We're going to get that custard from you now?
Are we done with the berries? Yes. So we're giving you the custard over here that you're gonna mix with that beautiful bread, and then
Smell.
some
I mean, it
berries.
hasn't even been cooked, but that smell is so good.
It has, I know, right? It tastes, I almost said it tastes like palesa. No, I don't know how palesa tastes. But it definitely smells amazing, and palesa does smell amazing all the time.
And funny enough that you say that, and we're making a joke out of it, but I do believe in smelling like vanilla. Essentially, I hear that this is a trick real estate agents use, that they make some freshly baked goods that is drenched in that vanilla essence, because it essentially makes everyone feel that community of family, making them feel like they're at home, and that's what we're doing here, making you feel like you're at home, cooking along with us in your very own kitchen. Now, Chef Clem, you've added all of those bread pieces into this huge dish.
And because, like I said, it's so nice and dry, it's just sucking up all that beautiful custard. Talking about vanilla, in the restaurants that I worked in, we also used to wipe our menus down with vanilla water. To make the people hungry.
Tips and tricks of the trade. I mean, Bongoletso, we talk about vanilla, bread pudding, but essentially here, you had one of the most important jobs was getting the berries ready. Now, I don't know if you knew this, but berries are in season right now, so they're stocked up in my fridge. Are you a fan?
Definitely am. I love myself some berries, especially in the morning. You know, it's a good way to get a bit of freshness in the morning, especially people like me that are studying. So I really do enjoy it.
And as we are ending off the year, it being 2020, don't take us back.
Someone doesn't want to be turning 30.
I know.
And just take us back to 2018. It's okay. It's
whole 2
okay.
years.
No, definitely not. It is 2020. It's been a difficult year, especially for the students. You finished off your first year at UCT. Essentially, half the year you were away, and then you were at back to school. So how has the year been? And are you finishing strong with those exams?
Well, it hasn't been easy, but, you know, one thing you've taught me also is perseverance. When the going gets tough, the tough gets going.
Yeah.
So I've used that, something that I've learned from you to get through this year, and I really do appreciate that.
Yeah.
But you know, it is what it is. We've been a tough year for everyone in the world.
I guess those report marks are going to be the telltale at the end of the day. But perseverance to all of the matriculants out there, all of the students out there, everyone ending off the year, ended off strong. Speaking about ending it off strong, are we ending off strong in the kitchen today?
For sure. Okay, so it's in the waffle iron now. It's gonna do its thing, okay? And because it's cooking from the bottom and the top, it's not gonna take long.
Okay.
Can I do the final dusting?
Please, dust it up.
Dust it up.
I mean, I would have this with like an embarrassing amount of ice cream, and then I'll ask you all to look away because this looks so good and it smells so amazing.
It smells absolutely delicious. So, Chef Clem, if you were to like remix this recipe, how would you do it? I know a lot of people would love some chocolate on there.
Oh wow!
what you were thinking.
I was there. Absolutely. I would use some chocolate spread when it came out hot. Let the chocolate spread melt all over it. I wouldn't even do buttons or a piece of chocolate. Do that chocolate spread.
Ooh, delicious. I love that. That sounds delicious to me. Again, South Africa on social media, we have been finding out and wanting to know from you, in your family, who is the best cook or who's the foodie, who knows their things and knows how to whip it up every taste, shape, way that everyone in the family just enjoys. Use that hashtag Afternoon Express in all of your comments. And again, I just want to thank you for all of your birthday shout outs, messages that have been rolling in. I feel super overwhelmed hitting the big 3-0, sending and sharing in all of the love that you have been sending my way, Mzansi. I really do appreciate it. I mean, Chef Dumi, as we're putting the finishing sweet touches on this dish, you've also recently celebrated your birthday. I see this as a birthday cake. How did your birthday cake look like?
My birthday cake looked very beautiful, but I'm actually just glad that you finally joined me in the dirty 30s because it's been lonely out here, girl.
Hey, the only thing I believe in getting dirty in is in the kitchen, rolling up our sleeves and making nothing but the best. So, Chef Clem, here as we're making the best, is this okay? The more messier, the better.
Wow. Again.
You see?
But you know what the thing about waffles, right? They do come out the sides. And if it doesn't, you've not done it right.
Clearly,
I love that. And speaking about doing it right, South Africa, head over to our website and you can be making this delicious bread pudding waffles that is very delicious.